Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's Seablock time. In the previous episode we were basically thinking about our plans and how to proceed with scaling the base and going through the sciences and the FTL drive building in reasonable time, and I am not... Oh wait, what is this? What's wrong? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure whether we have a good plan. Not how are we getting all of this kind of stuff just lying on the ground? I don't get it. Okay, not this one. And one thing that we realized is the following. We realized that we can just speed up our gel processing, and that will probably help us quite a bit. However, to do that, we need to get some power, right? So how about we focus on getting the power there. Before doing that, though, I would like to build a block around here. Okay, let's focus on the power. So we want to pretty much replace this power plant. I think we can just tell robots to delete this whole kind of part. Yeah, I think this all of this can be just deleted. It will make our production of stuff a little bit worse. Our ore production will go down for a bit, but we should be able to kind of push it much harder in terms of power usage. Right, we'll have this build and it will be using lots of power, and once it's using lots of power, then we'll kind of figure out what exactly is going on there. Okay. Nice, this is all Crusher 3. This is the maximum, this is the high. So if I take an upgrade planner, what exactly can I upgrade here? Okay, belts, that's obvious. Assembly machines. Okay, liquefiers. Filtration units, assembly machines and crushers, and algae farms. That's a lot of stuff that can be upgraded, to be honest. That is a lot of stuff. We are not gonna be doing that, because right now the goal is upgrading the power. This might take us a while. Wow, construction robots, they're really busy. Okay, here's the thing. If we place... storage chest here, that will be useful, right? I think it will be. Let's try to do it like that. Let's try to just speed it up by placing storage chest here, making sure all the robots can quickly disassemble all of that. Where is storage chest? Is it coming? It's supposed to be coming. And I am not sure I like the fact that we are removing these bricks from there. Right, where is our robot? There should be a robot that is bringing this chest. It should have yellow color. I see one here. This must be it. This must be it. Let's double check. And it's placed. Nice. Let's try again. So that's actually the thing that like was recommended in Deathhold playthrough when I was moving lots of stuff. you know, moving a huge train station from one side to another. The idea was to place a chest to help a little bit with that, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna help in this particular case, because the robots, they're trying to bring the materials that are present in other storage chests to those storage chests. So in this particular case, maybe it's not very helpful to have a storage chest there, but I don't know, maybe it's okay. What is going on? They're going to recharge, aren't they? Alright, do we even have a coverage here? What is our coverage? Oh, we don't have power. This is slightly sad. Lots of robots are busy. Lots of them are busy. Our updates per second are a little bit on the low side, but it's not that bad. Okay, if I place it here, will we be able to touch that one? Okay, let's just do it like that. I was thinking whether I'm able to cover this behemoth vital, but you know, it's okay. We don't really have to. Oh, okay, it's unfortunate. Let's extend the thing a little bit further. And this part, can we? Alright, we can. Look at that. This is great. We'll clear this area from the worms, and we might consider doing something similar on this side, to be honest. Yep, just like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's good. This is looking pretty good. Let's remove this part. What's happening with this power plant? What is going on? Why is this so slow? Why is it taking forever? Because robots don't have a space to recharge? Like, really? Could that be affecting us this much? I'm not sure. Okay, let's wait for something to happen here. One thing that I was thinking, so it looks like 300. Well, it looks like this power plant that is giving us like 300 plus 300, basically 600 in total, might not quite be cutting it if you want. How much was it? 500? What's the best substation that we have? 500 megawatts. Is it the default? Are the defaults so low? Power overload. Yeah, it's the default. We are playing with default configuration of power overload mod. And what do we have here? Huge electric pole. I mean, this don't have a good... I mean, this can basically be used pretty much only with transformers, and I don't want to be using transformers. High energy interface is interesting. 100 kilowatts. Exactly does it give us? High energy interface. Can handle near infinite amounts of power, but only to one machine. I'm not sure. I am not sure, because the problem is that we need to somehow produce this power and give it to this. And if we are producing the power, we might as well just use whichever power poles or substations we used to collect the power, to use the same one to give it to the thing. Okay, so which options do we have? If I want to have more power available to this block, it looks like we might need to rework our power build. And for these blocks, it's probably okay to keep this one, because they are like they're not really beaconed, right? So it's basically okay. But for like future blocks, I might want to have something good here, and also it might be good to have it also like, I mean, for the part that we'll be building there. I don't know. I might try to rearrange things still in like city block just to have no trains and have like slightly different connection. I still haven't decided what exactly I'm going to be doing over there, except that I want to have like one horizontal rail line that will be essentially used as a balancer, as kind of a way to deliver things from multiple sources, from multiple inputs to multiple outputs, consuming like specific cores or whatever. I don't want to be like bringing belts and trying to, you know, balance the belts, etc., etc. Let's see. Let's take a look, for example, at the power. What if we went for like the best steam turbine that we have? So it's the best steam turbine, right? We don't have anything better, and okay, this is just 2 times better than this. Right, steam turbine. Let's say we are going for 500. 55.6. Looks like we'll need slightly less. Looks like we'll need 55, right? Because if we use 56, we'll go above this, and that would be bad. We'll need this heat, I believe. Right? I think maximum temperature, yes, I think we need to send it the best heat. It will be producing heat using heat exchanger, just like that. Now, I want to get 500 of that. We could just try and use this stuff, to be honest. I don't quite see the point in going to deuterium. Because what I was thinking, okay, let's kind of do something here. Nice. So, what I was thinking is that we could actually place these things right in the middle, kind of like that. So we need 9.3. This is not going to be enough because we basically need 1/4 of this setup to have like 9 reactors. What if we have something like that, right? So in total it would look kind of like that, kind of like a cross thingy. And let's calculate. So this have, what is the neighbor bonus? A reactor. The bonus is 100. So we have 3 plus this one is neighbor to this 2, so it's like +2. This one also gets a bonus of +2, so it's like +4 already, and this one gets a bonus of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's it ends up being 3 plus 4 plus 4, which is 11, and we need 9.3. So this setup is actually enough to give us 500 megawatts on each, like in each corner, right? So let's kind of stay with that, and then we will need to have something like this, right? The ratio is 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 to 2. Nice. We'll try to place this thing. I mean, we could even place it here, I guess. Okay, that's only 12. We need significantly more. I kind of wanted... I don't know, do I want it to make like really stretched vertically, but then we might have problems with delivery of the heat. Because we need, like the heat needs to be pretty high temperature. Okay, what if we had something similar, very similar, done on this side? Wait, that's not looking good. It's not quite symmetrical. Okay, we gotta place it like that. Right, let's think. Heat pipe 2. What's the difference? Maximum temperature 750, 1000. We don't have better heat pipes, right? Heat. Oh wait, we do. Heat pipe 4. What is that? 1,500. What is giving us this? Wait a moment. If we say that we're actually using not this stuff, what if we said that we are using the deuterium, for example? Is the deuterium reactor giving us more? How can we... Temperature 765. What is giving us such a high temperature? Maximum temperature 1,500. So that's what's giving us a really good temperature. Interesting. So there is some value in that. The problem is that with 5... Okay, how about we build it with the plan of switching to deuterium in the future? For now, it will be uranium reactor. But we need only 5.6. If we keep just one in the corner, that's basically not enough. It's not quite enough. We could, if we kept 2, if we basically kept this line, or like maybe vertical line, it would be how much? Let's think. Maybe horizontal line, doesn't matter. If we kept only 8, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, basically 1, 2. And then the bonus would be +1, +2, +3. So it would be 5. And we need to have 5.6, so it wouldn't be enough. So 8 reactors here wouldn't be enough. I guess for the deuterium reactors we could also stay with the same kind of design. Probably. I don't know. It will probably work. Now the question, we have this heat pipes. We'd like to bring them, I guess, here. Okay, that's not great that we have only... Like, we don't really have... Like everything here is traveling through one heat pipe. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not. We could, in theory, improve the situation if we move this thing a little bit to the left. Let's do that. Let's kind of shift the spot slightly up. Yep, let's do it like this. Because this way there is a chance that we have slightly better power distribution over here. And we might... Okay, let's see. Let's say we will copy that and kind of place it here. That'd be a good idea. I think that's okay. We could also... actually bring both of them up. And then have something like that. Except this part. This part is not great. We might need to move it a little bit higher. Let's see. So if we did something like that, how many of these things we have? We have 25. Okay, that's a lot. What if we move like a couple from there to over here? Oh, but then it's no longer symmetrical. Well, not exactly symmetrical, but it's like... It would look different, right? We'll have one line here and 2 lines there. But we could actually change this. We could say that we also have 2 lines here, just like that. That's not bad, right? Let's take a look. 25. Okay, we have 25. Interesting. This part. This would be 26 in theory, but is 25 really that bad? Oh, wow. Like this. 26. Can we have a look? This is 26. I think that's good enough, right? Instead of 27, we have 26. And if we copied it and, I don't know, flipped it, rotated it, like this. Oh, okay. It's not looking great. This is not looking great. We can remove this line. Maybe this part as well. And we could copy this part. Can just paste it there. 1, 2, like this. How many is that? 28. That's a little bit too much. Let's take a look what's happening here. Right, we got it. Good, 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 good. This is great. We can actually paste a proper thing here. Maybe we should do it. Should we do it like here? No, I want to make sure that they are not really connected. Vector, let's place it. Are we doing that? I believe so. Right, let's do this. Let's wait a little bit. It will should work. Now, if we go back to the design of the new reactor, this one, is it like really, really nice? If you flip it, turn it, it almost fits, right? The only part that doesn't fit is basically this one, but I'm fine with that. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I hope the flow of the heat will be good enough here, to be honest. I'm not sure. I mean, we could also do something like this to make sure that the heat flows a little bit better. What's going on? Poles are getting destroyed. No. Oh, wait. Right. Of course. Of course it is gonna break. Nice. So that's basically it, except we want to cover all of this with the substation. Let's try the substation. I want to cover this part, but I don't want the stuff to kind of link. I don't want different blocks to get linked here by default. I want to make sure this is kind of stays isolated. What if we place the thing here? Okay, this is probably nice. It's even kind of symmetrical. Well, not exactly. Like, it's basically right on the diagonal here. We need to double check whether that will work in two cases. First, if we get better substation. If we get better substation, or I guess the right way to say is when we get better substation, we'll have supply area 36. This has supply area 30, so we'll have 6 more. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will reach up to here. That is pretty good. And could you move it to there? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we cannot place the upgraded one over there, it just won't work. But we can place it here. So that's good. That's the first thing that we are checking. Right? The second thing that we are checking is the following. I need to make sure that this block with 39 turbines does not exceed maximum consumption, doesn't exceed 400. Let's check. So 400 is 44.5. 39 will not give us 400. They might actually give us only 39 will give us 350. So that's good. That is pretty good. I also don't like, it seems like we don't really have a reason to use the Ethereum, to be honest, unless heat flow is really bad from here, then it would, I guess, kind of make sense. But the distance here is not that long, so maybe we'll be lucky, to be honest. I don't know. I think the heat travels better if you have like double lines. We can potentially even improve it a little bit, or we could potentially replace the further down ones with a lower tier of a steam turbine. Yeah, that's probably the way. That is probably the way to go. So this seems to be a pretty good build. Okay, let's flip it horizontally. We flipped it, and we can flip it kind of vertically as well. We flip it, we paste it. That's how I would like power plant to look like. Wow, it's a lot. It's actually... it looks like a lot. Maybe that's not the best thing, you know. It looks like it's gonna take lots of space. However, it's gonna be much easier to manage it, and we'll have basically dedicated power for each of the city block. We just won't even have to think about power, and there will not be like random connections and whatnot. So yeah, we increased. Well, you know what? It's actually not that much larger, because this one wasn't symmetrical when we... I mean, it is a little bit larger. I think it's okay. It might be okay. It might be a little bit more difficult to work with it, but we'll try. We will try, I think. Yeah, a huge chunk of the city block ends up being dedicated to the power. It's not great. And in terms of the other things, we can place a Roboport here, that's great. So we can have 4 Roboports kinda around. What else can we do? We need to make sure that inserters, at least in the early version, stay kinda on this line, on this kind of slice. We don't have lots of space for that. However, what we do have, we can place requester chests. And try to make it kind of symmetrical, maybe. We have one here, and provider chests. We could do it like that, right? And then the trick would be, well, we don't need stack inserters here. We'll basically need to place 16 inserters here. We could have like 1, 2, 3 in theory, 1, 2, 3, and then we could basically hope that these 2 inserters are able to reach this one. Will they? Maybe they will not. We might have a tiny problem here. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can inserters do that? 1, 2, 3. They cannot. That's a problem. That is a problem. So these inserters cannot reach the spot. This reactor. Unless, I guess we move it slightly to the right. Let's we move the spot to the right, because then okay, if it's gonna be here, then it's 1, 2, 3, so it's this 2 should actually be able to reach it. Okay, Okay, let's rework this a little bit. Let's shift this a little bit to the side, because it should still... we shouldn't be getting connection between this one and this one. If you move them a little bit, kind of like that. But we should be able to have two inserters here. Handling this part. We'll have two inserters handling this part, and we can have, I don't know, like two inserters handling this part, like this reactor. Something like that. Right? Yep. And it's gonna work even with worse substations. Nice. Now that we did that, let's see what is happening here. What are we missing? Wait. Oh. Wait, did I turn it too many times? So normally we are placing substation where? Or setting substation solar panel on that. And okay, good. What is happening? Right, we need to remove this one. So probably have a little bit too much power, and the power port connection is direct here. Nice. Let's remove this reactors for now. We are better off reusing them over there. We are much better off doing that. And another thing that I'd like to check, what is happening with our military science. We have 3000 military science. Weapons thingy. This thingy. Wait. It went up and then it fell down? What's going on? I thought we are producing lots of the stuff. We're missing charcoal. Oh, sorry, carbon. We are actually blocked by carbon. Where is our carbon? Our carbon is right here. Let's try to upgrade this thing. Black twice, 2 times. This one, and the output ones. This is stack inserters, that's good. Let me actually move over there. Right, where is our mall? Here's our mall. I'd like to see... Okay, maybe that's not enough. Let's say we are going for 5 stacks. Is this working? I mean, it looks... It seems to be working. So now we have a lot of charcoal getting produced, and all of it is being requested. But that's fine. That is okay. Okay, where are we getting it? Nice, we are getting it from the chain. That's good. So now we should have slightly better situation with the power. What's happening with our red circuits? Oh no. Right, it's the copper. I believe it's the copper, and this one we are still consuming raw copper. Why is this thing not producing anything? I'm a bit confused. So what exactly is missing? Are we missing... Well, it cannot be aluminium. Or can it? Oh! Look at that. That's the problem. So once we get aluminium connection here, then this side, the one that gets copper plates, will be able to consume all copper plates. Oh, look at that. We got it. We got copper sheet coils. This is huge. Okay. Should start working. Did we really solve the shortage? We shouldn't. I mean, whatever we did here in the previous episode shouldn't have helped, because we actually removed the power from these blocks. Like, we don't have power here at all. Right, let's take a look at this thing. Let's actually go over there and try to start it up. What's happening there? What is happening? We are super slow, it's fine. I'm just sending it. That's first. That's second one. Okay, now nice. Okay, three of this looks good. I would like to change this actually to 10,000 because as we discovered with this power plant that is used pretty much at 100%, well, close to 100%, we need to have like we need to send, like, give it fuel sooner, like sooner than these tanks reach 1000. Speaking of that part, we do not really have anything like this here, do we? In this build, like in the new power plant that we are designing. We don't have anything like this here. But we can, right? Because the only things we are really interested in, we are interested in the heat here and in the heat here, which is actually gonna be the same. It's the same heat. So what we could do, we could go here, small storage tank, inline, small inline storage tank. I mean, yeah, sure, let's use inline. We'll have one here, one there. They could... Oh, this cannot be connected to this one. It's unfortunate, but it can be connected to this one. How about we add a thing there? I don't know whether it's a good idea or not, but at least this way the external kind of power connection is going to be symmetrical, yeah, because this is not exactly external. It's more like internal power thingy. Right, we can send the signal. Let's hope that we can actually send it over here, because we'll need to... We'll need to have some circuits here, right? We would want to have these things work together. I'm a bit at a loss. I'm slightly at a loss of what, of like how we should do it. In theory, I could just copy the approach that we used here. Right, I could like literally copy all. Oh, right, we need active provider chest. This one is supposed to be active provider one. What is it? It's here. Right, request a provider. Right, and this... Wait, this one, can it actually reach? This is a requester, right? So we could basically say that this is taking stuff from here, right? It's taking stuff from here, and it's placing stuff over there. And then we just hope that it points at the correct reactor. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3. If you place them like this, yeah, this seems to be done correctly. This one will be taking stuff from... No. Taking stuff from here, and we'll place things there. Yeah, something like this. And the other two should be very, very straightforward to set up. And we do have some space here for the... for like the circuits and whatever. Like for the logic. We should be able to implement it without much problems. I don't want to be doing it right now because the reactor is a little bit, kind of, it's more like planning for the future. I did it basically because Right, let's delete all of that. Let's also delete that part. We don't need that. And what we can do now, we can actually get the connection between these two lines. Let's do that. If I click here and here, it should just work. Right. What I don't like. Oh, we don't have heat pipes. That's bad. You know what? Let me create a blueprint with this thing. Create a blueprint. I will even say snap to grids as tiles. Absolute position sounds good. No, doesn't sound good. 32 by 32. And X. It's okay. Let's just keep it like that. It should snap just fine. This is new reactor. Right, let's create blueprint. Let's paste it there. That's a new one. And let's just delete this whole thing for now, because we are not gonna be using it yet. Right, it's a little bit too early for that. Let's take a look at this part though. Is this looking good? No, we have some extra wires here. I really don't like these wires, and that's one of the reasons why having just a single substation in each corner would be great for us. Right? We can disconnect this part, we can connect this one, and below we have the connection. Okay, good. So we use this setup because we really needed to extract 600 megawatts, basically like the maximum, the highest that we could. From there, we had to do that before, when we didn't have access to the substation, and we'll be using this reactor for a while, but long term I kind of want to use that one, the other one. Right, now that we did that, well, we didn't actually do that, right? We don't have heat pipes too. Got to check what's happening with their production, because I don't like the fact that we are short on heat pipes. Heat pipes, where are you? I think they were here. Right. We need aluminium. We don't have aluminium here. Why is that? What is our aluminium? Oh, we might just not have it at all. Right, we don't have... The situation with the aluminium is not great. But the priority here is supposed to be pretty high, right? Let's take a look. Priority is 100, so we are supposed to be getting aluminium. Aluminium should go to the mall first, and not like somewhere else. And in terms of production, we are... Right, we just don't have this things. Are they coming? What's going on there? What's the problem? Stack thresholds. How many stacks do we have? What is that? Like, why is this happening? It's sending a train to collect things. But we don't have this many. And we are not expert in it anywhere. So how exactly, like, why? Why does it do that? Okay, now this one worked fine. I'm a bit surprised. I don't quite understand what is wrong. Is it because of power fluctuations? If the power is a bit low, I don't know. It's pretty strange. Oh, wait. Did the thing get stuck, basically, on the consumption? Have correct connections here. This one seems to be correct. This one seems to be correct. This is turned on. Honestly, I don't really see the problem here. I do not see the problem. I mean, we could improve this part a tiny bit. Like replace it with the yellow belt, but like honestly, it's whatever. Shouldn't really be a huge issue at this point. What's happening with aluminium? Let's come back to it. Let's take a look. Yeah, the thing is working. Right, this is our new build. It's missing aluminium. That is unfortunate. But on the other hand, it's 140 megawatts. It's not that bad, but we really need to get more. How much more, by the way? 116 or 584. I would go with 584. Wait, is this really the right number? 584. Wow. That's gonna be expensive in terms of the amount of aluminium that we'll be using. So we are asking for, okay, let's double check. Heat pipe. What does heat pipe 3 give us? 1250. We don't actually need this one. Right, because it's needed for like thorium and for other stuff. We don't need this part. We are not going for thorium. I think we are staying on uranium. We'll see. Maybe deuterium production will end up being much simpler in the future, but for now, like in the current state of the game, like in our current state, I just don't see a reason to go to deuterium. Except it's kind of fun, so maybe I'll try to just learn this production chain while we'll be waiting for the, like for all the stuff, for all researchers and whatever to complete, and when we'll be like debugging the base and optimizing updates per second later, like much later. We could do that, but right now I just don't see much point. And what's the limit here? No, we don't want this. We want just like one line. How many can we place in a stack? I don't even know. You know what? Let's start with something like this. We'll probably increase it. It depends on whether one stack is 150 or 200. If it's 200, then what we have here should be enough. Right, aluminium. Is it working? It is working. That is good. We are getting lots and lots of aluminium. Oh, and aluminium is going... No, why is it going to science? 100. No, 30. Wait. But that means that we have aluminium here, right? Right, okay. It's working. We have the production of aluminium. We're asking for 600. Is that enough? Well, the problem here seems to be the inserter. Actually, don't we have a fast inserter? I thought we have a fast inserter somewhere. Maybe over here. Right. This is a good inserter. Let's just use it here, like this. And are we using another pipe? No, we are not using first tier of the pipe. It's okay. Okay, nice. Now the production looks at first glance a little bit better. Okay, good. So we have all the pipes delivered. Let's wait and make sure that it's fully, upgraded. That we have lots of power. Let's make sure that's the case. Oh, and another thing that I was thinking, another thing that I forgot with the new nuclear design is the storage tanks. But the thing is, I don't believe they are needed, because the temperature is essentially can be stored, like it doesn't have to be stored here. It can be stored inside reactors and inside the heat pipe. This could be like effectively like the accumulator. We don't have to store the energy in the steam, we can store it in the heat. I mean, it will kind of, well, we don't have the design anymore, but it will kind of be stored in the reactors and in the heat pipes leading there, I think. Okay, let's take a look. The heat is slowly traveling there, and these things are starting to work. Okay, good. So we have capacity for 500, it's supposed to be 560. Okay, 562, whatever. We actually have. No, we're just saying 560. It's actually 562. This thing is working fully. We are consuming 200 megawatts. That's good. And we have, right, this is pretty old build. We have this thing happening here. That's not that bad actually. It's kinda... It's kinda red for the most part. For the most part it's red. It's okay. It's okay. We can upgrade this one, by the way. Or should I do it now? Should I do it later? I guess we can do it now. We can upgrade it to the highest tier, to the purple one. We can figure this part out at some point. We can make it work quite a bit better, I feel. This one's a crystallizes 3. That's good. That's the best crystallizer, I believe, that we have. And over here, the problem... Okay, we don't have enough mineral sludge here for some reason. I'm a tiny bit surprised why that is happening. Why we don't have enough mineral sludge? Oh, right. Because these things are just not producing enough. And they're not producing enough because we probably cannot produce enough of them here. Right, we really need to upgrade this assembler, I think. That's kind of important, and while we're at it, we might as well upgrade this assembler. And maybe all of these assemblers. Right, let's take a look. So this one got upgraded, and if we add speed module here, will this, like, did this help? Is this better or not? So I want to basically wait and see how far this belt reaches. I think it should be able to power all of them, and we should get quite a bit more mineral sludge produced as a result. Okay, power here is looking good. Power here, I mean, it's also looking good. It's just 30 megawatts. We don't even need to like do anything with power poles, etc, etc. I mean, we could, but we don't have to. What is this? Right, that's okay. It's okay that we have that part. What is missing? We're missing crystal slurry. Why are we missing crystal slurry? We're missing crystal slurry because we are not getting enough of this, and we are not getting enough of this. I think what we need to do here, I feel like we have to improve a little bit the belts, just a tiny bit, like that. Well, it's not a tiny upgrade, but We want to improve the belts, and we probably even have them already prepared in the mall. So let's just wait a bit and see whether that will improve the situation here, because I would like all of these crystallizers to be working, and for that we might need slightly faster belts. We might actually need to use even tier 4 belts there, to be honest. I mean, we could do that, right? We could upgrade this to tier 4. Would that be a bad idea? Like this one. I think let's try. Let's try and do that. I don't know how much we actually need over there, but we could try, right? We could basically just upgrade this whole kind of line. It's a little bit overkill, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. So now lots and lots of robots should bring us the belts. They should speed up this part. Right, we are producing lots of things. The problem is that we have a lot of crushed stone. Maybe we should do something like this. I mean, the point right now is just to get as much mineral sludge as we can. Right, that's the goal. We want lots and lots of mineral sludge. So now this thing, this is special case, right? So let's not think about that one too much. But these ones, they're supposed to be all green mineralized water. Why? Alright, we don't have it because of this part. We gotta upgrade this to purple. We need to have lots of mineralized water here. Let's see. Where are they? Where are the robots bringing us fires? Okay, one is here and the other one. Wait, was it done already? I missed how exactly it was done, but it's okay. So now we should have a lot of mineralized water. We should have lots and lots of mineralized water. We have 8.9, 8.8, that's good. So now the problem is that we are unable to provide this thing, crystal dust, quickly enough. And the problem actually seems to be, I have a feeling that I have to copy this here and I have to upgrade it. So I want to upgrade it from I mean, this is to blue, right? But I basically want to upgrade to purple. How would I do that? I don't like that. Let's redo this one. So let's say we upgrade them from yellow belts to blue ones, from yellow undergrounds to blue undergrounds, from yellow splitters to the splitters, and from yellow loaders to blue loaders, right? We can also have something with the gray ones. Should we? We probably should. Let's do this. Let's say for the gray ones, we're upgrading that to blue. We're upgrading gray to blue. We're upgrading gray to blue. Then yellow are upgraded to blue. Yellow to blue. Yellow to blue. Red to blue. Red to blue. Red splitters to blue. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. Since blue, a red loader to blue loader. Right. This is looking good. This is upgrade to the blue. If you have it here, nothing would happen. Great. Now, I copy that one. And I'm fixing it. I'm saying that we want to upgrade blue stuff. Blue stuff. We want to upgrade it to purple. Right. We are upgrading here. We want this one to be purple. Again, and this one, we want it to be purple. Like this. So I can just take this one and pretty much apply it to the spot, and it should work. Right, that should be enough, what you did. I think we have not quite enough build production. I want to make our build production a little bit better. What's the problem here? I don't have cobbled steel bearings. That's not good. How can we fix our cobbled steel bearings? Honestly, I don't know how we could make it better. I do not know. We could increase the... Oh, right, I know. Well, we could do something like that, but that wouldn't really help. I mean, it probably helps a tiny bit. I'm not sure by how much, to be honest. We have 200. We have a lot of stuff. Oh. Yeah, it's not looking great. Or maybe it's looking okay. It's like 100, right? So this thing is limited by the input now. That's good. Right, so it's not limited by the output. It seems like we are doing fine on the cobbled steel bearings. Well, I guess as fine as we could be. It's okay. It is okay. Let's go here and take a look again. So we have a pretty good flow of crystal dust. Crystal dust is not really accumulating there. This part got upgraded. It's looking good. This whole thing is looking really, really good. Can we make it better? Do we need to make it better? I guess that's the question. Oh, wait. Only one of them is working? What? And this one? What happened? Right, because we are consuming stuff from this side. I see. And here the condition is 9.6. Okay. So something happened. Let's take a look at the fluids. Let's remove all of that. And I want to take a look at the sludge, mineral sludge. So how much are we producing in the last hour? So we had a well, this drop was because we removed the power. Now we added back the power. But I don't see sludge production really going up. Maybe if you look at items, titanium, this ore for example, 1 hour, 10 hours. Nothing changed so far. I don't see any changes. We're producing the same amount of cratinium over here. But this stuff is not really that much faster yet. I mean, the speed up here is not huge, right? It's plus 60% or just 4 of the crystallizers. Maybe if you did the same thing for every block, maybe then we'll be able to see the difference. But as things stand right now, there doesn't seem to be a huge difference in like in like the speed. Wait, this ones. I think we want to speed them up as well. These ones and maybe these ones. Purple ones. These ones cannot be upgraded anymore. I don't think they can. This one was already had a tank 3. Okay. That's looking pretty good. I'm a little bit sad that we didn't see immediate results. However, the important part is the following. We have over here 240 megawatts delivered from the new power plant, right? So we replaced this power plant that produces 200 megawatts with this one that produces 600 megawatts. It seems to be working pretty well. And now it's just a matter of upgrading all these things. Actually, now that I think about it, so we have this issues with cobalt thingy. Why don't we just copy it over here? Wait, I don't want to be doing it like this. We want to do it like that. Why don't we copy it and have a little bit more of like these bearings getting produced. Right, did it help? Is it gonna help us? I think it's gonna help us a little bit. Probably also want to add speed models in here. So what is going on? Why is this not? Oh, right, because I forgot to copy the input for that. Good. And we actually seem to be having problem with the input for that. That's a little bit surprising. Okay, here we're also asking for 400. Okay, lots of robots are busy there. Let's hope that this part doesn't exceed 150 limit. I mean, right now it's using like 90, so I guess it's not that bad. But if you look at our belts, belt production is in a good shape. Okay, good. I like that. Can we like completely upgrade this part? Would it make sense to just say that, like, you know, we are going for the purple thing from now on? Is it a waste of materials? But it's gonna be so much easier to upgrade if you do it like that. I think I like that. I think I'd like to just do it like this. If you go back to the mall, we want to have a lot of purple belts, right? What we're looking for? We need lots of them. Let's say 5 stacks. 5 stacks should be good enough for what we are doing. Right, and we need quite a bit of titanium here, or whatever the material is. Yeah, titanium. Can we have beta inserters? I don't think we even have beta inserters. Do we have beta inserters? Where are inserters? Right. Well, we do have purple ones. Interesting, but they are quite expensive. They are requiring processing units. What is the situation with the resources that we have right now? We don't have glass fibers. We don't have platinum. We know that we don't have platinum. And red circuits are still in a pretty bad shape. We are producing them here. I guess some of them. And we should be producing them here. Except we are not. Why is that? Because we don't have tin. Why we don't have tin? We do have tin. Okay. I can actually go there and fix that real quick. Let's quickly fix this part. So it seems that we completely consumed tin wires. That we had like a little bit of tin wires here, we can drop them from there, like this. Right, we completely consume them, and now what we should do, we should, well, first of all, we got to replace this with something like that, right? And secondly, we need to change condition here to look at tin wire coil, just like that. Yep, that's it. So now we should be getting lots and lots of tin, and this block should be back to working properly. We still have a bit of, well, actually just a little bit of solder, 3.6 thousand of solder and 4.1 thousand of silver wires. So that's really not a lot. That is not a lot. We don't have. Where we're exporting gold? We're exporting gold wires here. Are we still doing that? Don't we have gold export? Oh, we never set it up. Okay, I see. So we don't really have proper gold wires yet. We do not have proper gold wires yet. However, this part, I mean, it will be built. It will be placed there, and it will work just fine. Okay, nice. So, today we placed this power plant. It took us way longer than it should have taken, but it's there, right? The power plant is there. We also designed something, like we also designed this thing that we can place right in the middle. Oh, well, I guess it fits nicely here. No. Well, we'll move it, right? We'll move it so that it fits nicely. Basically, we can build this thing, and this is probably the power plant that we want to use in the future. It's kind of huge, but we also cannot really make it smaller even if we use the Ethereum reactors. So, yeah. Just, we don't have better turbines for that, right? That's the best that we have, tier 5. We don't even have them yet, but the best that we will have. And it's kind of symmetrical, because if I rotate it, well, it's a little bit hard to rotate, but it essentially takes the same amount of space, like even if I rotate it. So it's like, it ensures that if we build the blocks, here we would be able to like copy-paste them around the area, and they should fit all the time. Okay, good. Let's take a break here. This is our new power, and if we look at here, just one thing, I'm really interested in checking the station with red circuits. Yeah, it's not good. It's because of aluminium. We had an issue with aluminium production, but it's gonna be fine from now on. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 209. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!